Welcome to this presentation of RAG in n8n, a no-code tool. This is an entire workflow to use a RAG. This is a part only to put the database up. This is our RAG agent itself, on which we'll come back later. And this is what interests us now, how we process documents and put them into a database. So first, this is a trigger which happens every minute, and every minute we'll pull documents for a Dropbox. This could also work with something like Google Drive. And then if the document doesn't exist in our database or has been recently modified, then we insert it into the database. What we need to know is that this database processes text documents and tables differently. We'll see how in a moment in the database itself. So we have three tables: a document metadata, which is simply a list of all the documents, a table with all the embedded data for all type of documents, and a document rows table, which is only for the tables, and each entry is one row of our table. And then in Dropbox, we can see how we can import new files. For example, here I put a new Excel file, which I didn't have before. And by running the workflow, we see how it works. So it iterates over all the data in our Dropbox. And once find a new file, it processes it and inserts it in the database. If you come back to document metadata, we can see, refresh, we can see normally there's an Excel file which didn't exist before. And now, see how it works. We'll use some prompts to ask the agent. So documents are about a fictional video game company. So here we can see who works here. With this tool, it uses a chat memory. So if we ask information about them, he know that we're talking about the people working here. And if we want to query database tables with this, for example, this comes from the last documents, which is about the sales. We see it makes a call to the query document rows tool, which is here. This is a SQL query and ask the database for all the rows with the relevant info and get the info from here. So this agent can be used when you have a large amount of data that you want to process. Both tables and documents at the same time can help you process through all this data and find specific data that you want.